god, Hanwha Life have just been on point with these drafts. The one issue that their comp has is I think the engage is fully relying on Zeus, but that is one of the best top laners in the world.
Puts up his shield and tries his very best to be okay. Lucid now in position to try and answer this as he takes the first one. Okay, able to spin around a bit, but there is the heroic entrance. Grand Starfall coming on through as Lucid avoids the knockup, but that is going to leave his Pantheon alone. And Lucid cannot actually help out here as Zeus gets over the wall. The door is given to Zeus as Peanut dives on forward, and that is first blood, and in quick succession, the second one as well. As the Winds of War coming on through here, Shiu gets taunted up, they take down the Lilia, but Shiu's at least able to answer one of them, but that's feats of strength already.
The one upside here is that with the light roaming over, we do have aiming, getting finally some plates, some time alone here, still level 4. Will hit 6 off of the next minion. I don't know if that alone is enough. Showmaker does have his ultimate available.
Hit 6 or hit the floor as, yeah, Peanut does throw down the ulti just to make sure that he's all right. Grand Starfall there from Showmaker as well, but Beryl is just going to take the kitchen sink and then is going to be able to stand beside his teammates.
Sure, he's
try to be okay. As, yeah, you can see that Zeus is still trying to go home. Oh, man, it could be nap time. There he goes. They push in the minion wave. There's the ulti coming out from Shiu as Hextech Ultimatum comes on through. He gets the shield, the flash forward. He flashes away. Shiu tanks up the turret, trying to keep Lucid alive, and it will work. But, man, that looked way more difficult than it had any right to be.
Notoriously hard to dive Camille because of the fact that she can use her ult to offset. So they play the first part well, where they go for the bubble, they ensure that Zeus just can't cancel the sleep by ulting on top of Shiu.
Yet another stack of grubs, as we have Lilia moving up, but HLE just have so much power at this stage of the game.
He does have Blade done now, that's a big spike. They have to go, they can't.
Well, he's teleporting in, they're going to see what they can get done here, as 3 grubs goes over to HLE, and the dregs will be collected here by DK. This time around, though, it is going to be 3 for 3, and so no Void Mites and things to worry about there, as 5 grubs in the last game was a big deal. And this is, like, I feel like HLE have not taken anything that they didn't make for themselves, right? Like, they create the space and then Peanuts on the dragon. They're not going too far.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought what you were saying is that all their advantages are made, not given, and I'm like, we did just watch Beryl.
No, I'm just saying that they don't...
just watch Beryl do the same thing, right?
Yeah. They don't go further than they should.
Then they have to.
Yeah.
If these fights are gonna have... Oh, Showmaker.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't know.
I'm a little frightened as he does try to flash out of the way. The taunt is still going to land as the hookshot did come through to hold him in position. He does have the shield to give them as the turret's going to try and help him out. But now, both of them getting a little bit sleepy. Shiu making his way into Zeus. Should be the first target. Zeka goes down as well, tries to heroically exit, and he does so! The Justice Punch feels like it has no justice at all as Beryl gives them the door, and Shiu tries to slash up Delight. Not able to actually grab that kill though, and maybe they've overstepped as Shiu gets a shield back and he dives on forward. Finds the ulti! This young man is insane! And Zeka will be taken down for the double for aiming, and maybe it's the young rookie that can take DK to a Game 2 win.
Much sustain for Shiu, who already, as we saw in the previous fight.
Riftmaker Lilia as well. I feel like that would be pretty
and even just the healing you get on the Q, right?
Yeah.
We do need to, Shiu does need to make sure he can't die. That is a very important matter here. But, you know, turret going down,
turrets,
who cares? Outer turret already went down in the bot side, so it's not like this matters for the Sandals. Aiming also now hitting the 2-item spike. Do think that the Varus from here on out just gets stronger and stronger if he gets to play the game, which again is going to be a bit of a rough one into things like Camille and Xin Zhao.
Yep.
As we have a trap lady. Doesn't have his third item just yet.
Yeah.
As they're just starting it up again, and this time around...
I mean, there's a lot of DPS up here towards the top side of the map.
Yeah, they're putting him in an awkward position.
Yeah. Look at this, aiming just that rage blade, getting that work done. Peanut going to try and come in. You can see Beryl, he's just giving them the door. Zeus trying to get in, and now Peanut almost close enough, but it's aiming that locks it down. Peanut now realizing that he just has to get out as the 2-man taunt comes through, but everyone's getting sleepy. Shiu, can you stay alive? And the answer is it doesn't matter, because he takes the quick way out, and Lucid will send them all to nap time. Delight going to be falling down next, and it's Peanut that's left on the floor. And anyone that was doubting DK, and yes, I'm pointing towards myself, I think now we have a series starting to form on our hands.
Play is coming up, and I imagine that's going to be soul point here for DK.
And over 3,000 gold now the lead for DK as well, especially when you put 5 points in queue as early as possible. Showmaker is going to discover Peanut, and Peanut is going to blast cone himself the wrong direction, straight into all of the bad guys. Does get the red buff though, as now he's just trying to knock people up, get over some walls, and aiming shoots him in the back of the head.
Yeah, we haven't seen this specific, but this too is Peanut. Zeus.
Yeah, Viper going to be making his way in.
The poke is the big thing here.
4 people here for DK. So the teleport's coming through from absolutely everyone. And Shiu just dives on top of Viper, finds that public execution. And HLE, they've realized now that they just have to get out of there. Chains of Corruption goes wide, but that doesn't matter. Delight is just dead. Zeka is off on the other side. He tries to get out once more, but this time he's executed. It's Showmaker with a double kill, and that should be a Baron once again for DK. They move back to the pit. They'll be able to take it this time. And it's shellackings after shellackings here in this series, as DK have really taken the bull by the horns. Peanut looking to try and make his way and do something heroic, as Beryl zoning once more. They get the control ward over, as Peanut has an idea of this health bar.
He hit the W.
The audacious charge will get him in there.
He's
and
in.
This Baron is going down real low. 5 health, and Peanut steals it. He tries to get some kills off the back end. He'll go down, but he grabs the purple worm on his way out.
5 health! That's the other shade of Peanut! Almost a well-timed escape there from Zeka. But okay.
Viper's dead again.
Yeah, we did get the smite steal. How he died. I guess I see Beryl flash, so maybe it was the H-Brom?
It looked like it was Shiu, but Shiu's ultimate's still available, so it wasn't that. We'll have to play a little mini-game of Cluedo and maybe get the answers with a replay. Incredible play on the top side of the map. As let's see whether Zeka can find the angle. Doesn't get the taunt in time there as the Winds of War come in, but the fight is broken up. Zeka going to need to ult his way in. He gets on top of Peanut, finds a couple with the knockups, is aiming, going down incredibly low. He's down, but can they actually get any of the follow-up kills? As Shiu's taken out his opposite number. He is just running amok in this backline, but it's Viper that's able to lock him down. Zeka going to fall as well, as it's a 2v2 in the end. And it's Lucid and Showmaker. Oh no! The lilting lullaby is still there from this Lilia. And Viper is doing his very best, but watch out! Eep, here comes the Lilia. And Lucid's able to shut him down with the help of Showmaker and some of these big old sticks. DK, they will be able to take the soul now. As DK started up, Grand Starfall available for Showmaker as Shiu towards that top side, and HLE have identified that. That's going to be their target as the public execution to try and bring Shiu back towards the rest of his teammates. And here's the Grand Starfall. Aiming, going to be grabbing the first kill in the fight, and Shiu is still alive, ladies and gentlemen, still dashing forward, and Zeus not so lucky. Showmaker puts himself in front of his teammates, and Zeka, nothing he can do to stop the onslaught. Only one dead just yet, but the rest of DK still looking for more, and the health bars are slowly disintegrating. Zeka goes golden, he tries to be the hero, but Aiming has that DPS, and DK, they lose no one and wipe the fight.
7.2k damage from Viper, but that's Camtech value, baby! All below 50, no one goes down, and that should be DK bringing us to 1-1. Again, Hanwha Life team fighting kind of out of this world. The fact that it's even close, testament to their resilience, but I think DK are about to bring us to a tied series, Atlas. Have you checked your hands lately?
Oh, I did. Remember, I checked before and it was starting to appear, but game really is written all over them at this point. The font is getting too large for it to even be readable as the first Nexus turret is taking its hits.
Wait, that can't end.
Yeah, DK are just going to have to back away, I think, as they haven't taken the Baron. Oh dear, that is going to be the pickoff though, as Delight going to be taken down.
Viper and Zeka are coming up. They have to leave. They can definitely take Nash.
Remember what happened when we had another team that also did this? Is okay, Peanut going to be taking half of his health bar. Zeus looking for an angle. Shiu trying to get him out of here. Look at these health bars. They're so low, but Peanut going to be the first one to go down. And the value of the Chemtech soul, ladies and gentlemen, is absurd. As is that taunt into the backline, but unfortunately 10,000 gold is a hell of a lot of gold. As there's the Chemtech value being represented by Hawks right there. I love that it's a bit out of, like his face is a bit out of focus. Oh, it's beautiful. It's
Look
a
at
bit sus as the next Nexus turret goes down. The Nexus to follow. And DK, they're going to be rewarded for not taking Baron and taking the Nexus instead.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.